folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. And the kickoff will be a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane on that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards. It's now 3rd and 4. Design quarterback run. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down here for this offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
LSU has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Add 6 more points to the total. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Connors. They make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tight end goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
A play action looking to throw. That's caught. It's Griffin. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
They keep him guessing with a run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense will make this stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Look out. Room to run here. They bring them down with an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the handoff again. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the quarterback dropping back. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
2nd down now after the sack. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. prolific drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Griffin. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. First down and 10.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got it in the open. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Wolverines. There was no catching him that time. That's the kind of execution that's built in the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Now, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Direct snap. Breaks free. As the first down is still going. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. They're going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Over the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Michigan. And that will give them the lead now.
A great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Price. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense offense is back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half, coming limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. This drive now from the 35. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Give it to the back again. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Breaks free. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Big play here after the great offense trying to convert here on third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's caught. It's Griffin. That's good for a first down near the 40. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. But it will set up 4th down. He's throwing for it on 4th down. The receiver grabs it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Inside the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to...
He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. they've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looked to me like the defense was surprised that the free safety was able to sneak up in there and come up with that nice sack.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery rock.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! They got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Shooting clock with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's a run to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Griffin. Tackle, but 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Connors.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.